Hey everybody, first video with the new computer and the new setup with IQ Edge from Questrade, so kind of cool. I got all sorts of little bells and whistles I need to figure out, so looking forward to following all the stocks next week. Um, First of all, just want to take a look at last week's action. So for Gamestop, take a look. You can see we were low and then we climbed up steadily Monday, Tuesday. Wednesday was kind of our peak, and then it went back down a little bit, but stayed in a nice channel there between 175 and 190, really, even 195. We got up there. AMC started the week okay, had a bit of a dip to start, and then by late Tuesday we started climbing up. Wednesday we had our highs, getting close to $50, and then Thursday, Friday we got shorted the crap out of us, back down. But overall, up about 10 to 12% on the week, so not too bad. Both stocks did well. Just for comparison, look at metamaterials up here. You can see they started the week kind of flat as well. The whole market pretty crappy Monday, Tuesday, and then had a bit of a rebound midweek, and then held a bit of those gains to end the week. Just before I keep going, remember, like, subscribe, please hit that notification bell, share the videos. Try my best to get some decent content out there, try to keep it pretty balanced. So if you like the videos, share them, and remember to subscribe. All right, so some news this week that really, I don't know, it gets me pumped up for the next week or two ahead. The future is looking better and better with the more news that comes out with the new regulations and some of the overall market stuff. I don't know exactly the timing, right? No one does. So this week could be a fire sale where they short the crap out of all the stocks, trying to get the price down before they have to cover. Or it may just be the first domino falls and we see the week of all weeks and the squeezes are underway. Who knows? We'll find out. Taking a look at this new NCCC and SCC rule, too many C's. A lot of people are talking about it. I'm not going to read it to you. It's 346 pages. I didn't even read it all myself, but I glanced at it, skimmed through a little bit, and got the basics from a couple of different places. Basically, this is a rule that's coming into play very soon in this quarter, so before the end of September, hopefully within the next few weeks, really, but there's no real set date on it as far as I know. But this is something that the DTCC has been talking about for quite a while, since last fall. So it's not really tied directly to GameStop or AMC or the squeezes, but it could be a major benefit to us, just the fact that they're putting it into play now. So they started talking about having these SFTs, these securities financing transactions, the ability to lend out shares instead of selling them, your longs, and then getting cash for them. So this can benefit hedge funds that are short on stocks like AMC or GameStop, and they're about to go bust. They're going to have to sell off all their shares of Tesla and Apple and Google and all those things, which could sink those stocks and crash the market. So instead of letting that happen, SFTs basically allow for other entities like prime brokers, other hedge funds to come in, lend those other hedge funds that are short the cash they need. In exchange, they hold onto those securities, they borrow them, and the hedge fund that got the cash doesn't get them back until they pay the money back. The first phase, from what I'm reading, is meant to be overnight transactions. You see down here where it says, in phase one of the development, the term will be limited to overnight. So I'm not quite sure what that means for us, and if that fits the bill for what we're going to see with the squeezes, if they can just borrow the money overnight. My guess is those who borrow the money and put their securities up, their longs up for collateral, are probably going to go bankrupt and lose them. So maybe the overnight will be quite the sleepover. We'll see. So I'm not quite sure how that plays into it, but the bottom line is this is a new thing. It's just starting up, but they've been talking about it since the fall. And if you go through what the DTCC has on their website, they explain the different counterparties and how it works in there and who's liable. So basically, it's just trying to have some safeties in there for the naked shorts and failures to deliver, and basically over leveraged hedge funds. And so good for us because we know there's a lot of them. And I think all the rules together that we've been seeing are coming into play one by one. Each domino is being lined up to protect the market. So they see it coming. I think my guess is the regulators have allowed them to tinker with the price and sort of keep it artificially low for quite a while now until all of these rules got in place. And then once that safety net is there, all bets are off. That's what we're hoping for. Who knows? We'll find out. But I think it's important to remember the market is pretty big. And although we apes are all really super invested in AMC, GameStop, other plays, but mostly those two, not the whole world is. So these things are often quite a lot bigger than us. So it's important to keep perspective. A couple more things that are bigger than us. The Fed, July 30th. So next Friday, this H8 assets and liabilities of commercial banks in the US is going to be released. It may be something, it may be nothing, who knows, but we're going to find out if some of our big banks are super over leveraged, if they're flush with cash, we kind of are pretty sure they are looking at the reverse repo market, but they could also have a lot of liabilities. And so maybe it will give us some more insight into what's happening and let the cat out of the bag for some of these big funds. The final piece of news that a lot of people have been talking about, and I'll touch on here, is Janet Yellen, right, and the Treasury Department. They're warning Congress that they need to approve a debt limit increase or they risk the U.S. defaulting and some pretty nasty effects for the market as a whole and the whole U.S. economy, which means the global economy, right? Let's be honest. So the last time it happened where they even talked about defaulting was 2011, and that caused the U.S.'s credit rating to take a dive and really hurt the economy. So Janet Yellen is warning Congress they have till the 30th to figure things out. By law, the limit expires on August 1st, and so something needs to change by then. And so really, this is this coming week, right? Things need to happen. Shit needs to go down. Or the following week, we could see some negative impacts on the economy. How does that matter for GameStop, for AMC? Well, if the economy takes a dive, and we've seen it on some of these red days, that means the value of other stocks, the collateral hedge funds have put up to short AMC and GameStop, becomes less valuable, and so they run the chance, the risk, the higher risk of being margin called and starting to squeeze. So the economy going down could hurt us too. Like, we're part of the economy, we're part of the market, but we've seen AMC and GameStop and a few other stocks hold their value while others go down. So we're hoping that holds true, that the economy can take a big hit. We don't really want it to, but if that's what it takes, and then we'll see AMC and GameStop start to become very, very, very costly for the hedge funds. So, guys, that's what I have for today. It was basically just a quick update, touch on some of the news, show off the new platform that I'm going to be using in my videos from now on. And just talk about the week ahead. Who knows? It's always a crapshoot when it comes to GameStop, when it comes to AMC. Very volatile stocks. They go up, they go down, 20% a day, 30% a day. Who knows, right? But I think we got a taste of what can happen Wednesday. And now, hopefully, this week we hit the ground running and apes start hitting that buy button, buy. Yeah, that's what I'm going to try to do. Got a couple other plays out there that if they pan out, I'm going to put that money back into AMC. So, hope you all apes are doing good, enjoying your summer, having some family time. Put your alerts on the stock. Don't over exert yourselves following everything. We got Matt and Trey and Masked Investor and everybody else do that for us. Gabe, Review Dork, everybody, they'll keep us doing. Jeffrey Forbes, one of my favorites. Anyway, peace out, apes. I'm going to go get some sleep and get up nice and early and see how our stocks are doing. All right, peace out.